secret about to be Christianity?
Because you're loved by God.
I don't think it.
Does the Islamic God love everyone?
I mean, I've been coming here.
No, it doesn't. Well, you may be Ahmadiyya, but Sunni Islam will not say that. Because in the Quran, it clearly says that he does not love those who are disbelievers.
Yeah, but that's not Islam then, is it?
Well, that's in the Quran. What? Okay. Well, if it says in the Quran that Allah doesn't love the non-believers, he doesn't love the non-believers then, does he?
No, it depends.
What do you mean it depends? The Quran doesn't say he depends. The Quran says he does not love the disbelievers.
He's a Qadiani, by the way.
I know he's not. I'm trying to explain to him Sunni Islam. In the Quran.
When you have discussions about Islam,
yeah.
I would suggest you have it with.
No. He came here and he wanted to tell me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get his Ahmadiyya. I
If
understand. I've talked with him before.
If there's an audience watching this, they're going to think that his representation of Islam.
Oh no, we'll always say he's Ahmadiyya. We won't say he's Sunni. We'll say he's Ahmadiyya. Yeah.
Keep it strong.
No. I'll always be honest with what I'm saying. But I was saying to him that in Islam there is a Quran verse that says that Allah does not love the unbelievers. I'll show that to you if you want.
Yeah, I know, but...
Okay, that's all I was saying. Because he was saying, no, Allah does love everybody.
No, but I don't believe that because you take
in the Quran it says...
Show him the word.
It could be talking about specific people. It could be...
Let's see if we can answer.
No, it's just the unbelievers. Those who reject Allah.
Yeah, but what about if those people...
Let's see if we
go
can
back
answer the question.
Sure. If they go back to Islam, then he loves them. But if they don't go back to Islam, he doesn't love them. I think that's fair. I think that's what the verse says.
But it's not clear cut like that.
But
because the fact is
that
Allah knows how you're going to end up anyway. So for example, if you're a disbeliever now and then you're going to become a believer in the future, then Allah already knows that you will become a believer in the future. So maybe He does still love you.
Right, but that's just conditional stuff, right? I'm talking about generally speaking. If you this is Surah, is it Al Imran, which is 3? Surah Al Imran, ayah 32. Let me go through the Arabic. Say, obey Allah and the Messenger. Then if they turn away, then indeed Allah does not love the disbelievers. So the last bit is here. Allah does not love the disbelievers. Some English translators say like and rather than love, but in Arabic, it's love.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So what's your point?
Well, my point is that I can conceive of a God that is greater than that. I can conceive of a God that does love both the believers and the unbelievers. And I would say philosophically, God is the greatest conceivable being. So if I can conceive of a greater being, then that must be God.
But the whole point is to establish goodness on the earth, right? It's to establish worship to your Creator. And if there's a human being that's working against us in an evil way, I don't believe that God can. Why would God choose to love that person? Why? If you're working against God's will and you're working to destroy Islam or you're working to destroy God's message, trying to kill prophets, you think that God has to love that person?
Well, it goes back to what you were saying, because you were saying there are some people who are disbelievers who later can become believers.
Yeah, so this is up to God. What I'm saying
right, so why would God not love
clear.
them?
So my point is it's not clear cut. It's not clear cut.
Well, I think the Quran in this matter is clear cut. Huh?
Well, are you trying to back up your claim as a Ahmadiyya?
Because you made a claim against me, isn't it? You made a claim against me.
What did I say?
You said that I'm not a Muslim.
Who said that?
You said that.
No, that's a lie.
So I'm a Muslim.
I never said that you're not Muslim.
Am I a Muslim?
Do you believe that Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet?
Yes, we do.
Do you believe that?
Yes, we do.
So what is your difference in faith against some? Did I ever say he's not Muslim?
Not to me.
I never said that. Apologize, please. No, I didn't say you're not Muslim. You're a liar. Honestly, I never said that. And ultimately, I cannot say that to you because ultimately God knows if you're Muslim or not Muslim. But I know that the majority of Ahmadiyyas, they believe that the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, is not the last prophet.
See, that's a lie.
So no.
That's a lie.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and what you heard is a lie.
So you do not have a prophet to come after Prophet Muhammad. May peace and blessings. Did you not have a prophet that died in the toilet? Who's that guy? Huh?
He was the Messiah. But
Elvis Presley.
He's the Messiah.
Yeah, but he did not die in the toilet.
What do you mean by Messiah?
The second coming of Jesus.
He was the second coming.
Yes.
So he takes you out of Islam?
Why?
Because to believe that there's a Messiah coming. Who is the Messiah?
Isa.
Okay, so this guy that came and the one that died on the toilet you're talking about?
No, he did not die in the toilet.
Where did he die?
That's what I'm saying, you're lying.
No, that's what I heard.
But
You can clear it out.
But you keep on saying it.
So that guy, who
Let me
sorry,
clear it.
who was the name of that guy?
So he did not die in the toilet. taught, this is a misconception that you are taught, which is a lie.
Okay, so this guy, anyway, it doesn't matter about where he died. The point is,
he died as
are you saying that he was a Messiah?
Yes, he's a
What do
Messiah.
you mean by that?
He's the second coming that was to perform the teaching of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The teachings which everyone has
Okay, so
forgotten.
where this guy that came as a Messiah, is it in any hadith or in any part of the
those
Quran?
hadiths
Show
in
me,
the
please.
Quran.
Show me. Show me.
There are hadiths.
Show me then, but Sahih hadith.
telling
Don't give me Sahih hadith.
I am
yeah?
telling you, Sahih al-Bukhari.
Okay.
If you really say al-Bukhari,
So you tell me there's a Messiah? No, I'm saying to you, I just want to clarify. You're telling me there's a Messiah coming.
Okay, so what do you believe?
Other
What
than
do you
Isa
believe?
alayhi salam.
I'd be interested to see that. If you could show me
I
Sahih
believe that the only
Bukhari.
Messiah is Isa alayhi salam. That's it.
Okay, but what do you believe at the end times?
What do I believe in the end times? I believe that Isa alayhi salam will return.
Okay.
Imam Mahdi will be here.
Okay, but what
They
are you
will
following?
forge alliance.
So what are you following?
Sorry?
What is your sect? What are you following?
I'm a Sunni.
You're a Sunni. What Sunni sect are you?
I don't have a Sunni sect. I'm
Do you,
just
do
Sunni.
you follow Saudi Arabia?
I'm a Sunni.
Do you follow?
I don't. The last people I follow is Saudi Arabia.
They're the last people.
The last people I will follow.
So what do you follow then?
I follow Sunni Islam.
Or what does Sunni Islam teach?
The Sunnah, Quran and Hadith, Sahih Hadith. That's it.
So is it permissible to say to someone that you're not a Muslim and call them a kuffar?
It can be permissible. Why? If you say something that takes you out of Islam,
Yeah.
I can tell you're not Muslim.
But where is that teaching? Where does that teaching come from?
Do you understand?
Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never told
Do you
that.
understand that in Islam? One second.
Okay, is it right? Is it right to go and break down mosques? Is it right to take down hammers and break down mosques?
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't think so, to be honest. If it's a masjid,
So
if
this
it's
what
a
they
masjid,
do?
I wouldn't say it is right now.
Okay, that's what they do.
I don't want to get involved in that. We know. I'm going to talk
That's
about the
what-
Messiah. Now we've moved on to breaking mosques.
So
We're
how
going
is
all
that
over the
right?
place.
Stop, I'm asking about your religion. This is what your religion teaches and this is what your religion does.
You're telling me that my religion tells me to tear down mosques?
To tear down mosques.
Show me where it shows it. Show me where in my religion it shows me.
I'll show you both.
Show me where.
I'll show you video.
Show me where.
There's a mosque that's been
Where? Show me then.
in Pakistan.
Where does it say in the Quran or in Hadith to go and break down mosques?
Yeah, but this is what you're teach. This is what you know. This is what
Who?
you're taught.
Teach by who? What are you talking? I never heard that in my. Nobody's ever told me that it's okay to go and tear down a mosque
Okay,
or
so-
break down a mosque in my life. I never heard that.
Okay, but
Only
it
you heard it
happens.
today.
It happens. And these are people that claim to be Sunnis.
So why are you telling me I don't? It's nothing to do with me. Why are you telling me? I
I'm
don't
asking
know.
you.
I don't know nothing about
But
this.
Yeah, well, that's yeah, but there's a difference between what his religion teaches and what actually people do, right?
I'm
People do all sorts of things. But anyway, let's go back to stuff.
The point is, you said to me, is it okay for me to say to you, you're not Muslim?
Yeah, is that right?
I don't know if you're a Muslim, you're not Muslim. That's up to Allah.
Yeah, exactly.
But as a Muslim, you can do things that take you out of Islam. Simple.
But how do you know?
So to believe that a man came as another Messiah that is not in Islam, this takes you out of Islam.
Okay, how do you know what you're teaching and what you're following does not also take you out of the fold of Islam?
What teaching takes me out of Islam? That I believe.
That you believe that
Yeah.
Jesus went up alive in the heavens.
I believe what?
That Jesus went up alive in the heavens alive.
What do you mean alive?
So he wasn't
told me-
crucified.
This earth.
Is that what
Yeah,
you mean?
on the
What?
body.
How did he go? Dead?
I don't know, you told me.
1 second. How did he go up dead? He was on a cross, isn't it?
Okay, what
And
happened?
God saved him, innit?
God saved
So
him.
did he go up dead or alive?
You told me.
He went up alive, isn't it? How did he die? He didn't die. Allah says in the Quran that he was not crucified.
Yeah.
He didn't die.
Yeah, so you believe that he went up
But
alive.
Allah says himself in the Quran that he didn't die. So
he must-
why are you
so-
why are
he must
you
be God.
arguing against?
So he must be God.
Is
Who's God?
Ahmadiyya is saying
Why does he? Why does he say-
Ahmadiyya
what?
stuff. I don't know, making arguments against Sunnis.
Jesus didn't die, bro. That's why he's going to return, because if someone doesn't die, they can return. Simple, isn't it?
So you
Simple
believe Jesus
mathematics.
went
Wait, why can't they do it even if they die?
Because, sorry?
Why can't they do it if they die? If someone dies
No, yeah,
and then
because-
their soul goes to, and then they, okay, all right, go on.
Jesus will return, we believe, because he didn't die. He was.
Yeah, and
Allah
Surah
says-
19, ayah 33 says,
Allah
blessed
says
is the
it
day I
was
will
made to
die.
look to them that he
Right.
died, but he didn't die.
Right, who was on the cross instead?
God knows.
God knows, okay.
I don't know. But I know that it was somebody else on the cross.
Do you think that the,
Maybe Judas, maybe.
do you think, well, that's one of the ideas. Do you think that in the Quran where it says that the Jews said that then crucified the Messiah, do you think that's something that Jews would say?
What did you say?
They said they crucified the Messiah.
which is wrong.
The Jews.
The Jew, yeah, let me show you.
Because they say that Jesus was cursed.
So one
That's why
second,
they
let's
say
go
that
back
he
because I
died
find this
first.
interesting. You
let me
believe
go.
that Jesus died?
So
Surah
after
An-Nisa,
Jesus
ayah
was on the
157.
cross, nor was he crucified, okay, but he was saved. What happened was...
So why
he
when
got
I
taken
say that
down.
he was alive, you find that strange?
Because you said he went up alive in the heavens.
So how did he go up? Dead.
His soul went...
So
So when he died...
was
his
he dead
soul
or
went.
alive when Allah took him?
He was dead.
Astaghfirullah.
Wait. And they're saying we have surely killed the Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary.
Qadiani.
Yeah.
The exit is that way.
Yeah.
The exit is that way.
It does. This is the thing. It does.
That's why I say, look, he says to me, you can't tell me I'm not Muslim. But if you believe in this, then how can you be a Muslim? I'm sorry to say that to you, I don't want to hurt your feelings, bro. But there's things that
This is
take
more
you out of
logical.
Islam.
It's more logical
How
to
is it
believe
logical?
No, it's not.
because
Allah literally states that he rose.
it's more logical to believe that someone has died. If you believe if you believe that Jesus went up alive, that means you're giving him a higher status than Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.